Hey there, everybody. Greetings. Pete Pardo here from Comic Book Users. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Cover alongside my partner in crime over here.
Hello, comic book fans. I am Wild Bill, and we're going to go inside the cover of an independent from Aircel called Maelstrom.
1987.
This went only 8 issues. It was by Jim Somerville. And Maelstrom is he's an executioner. But I was buying comics because of the covers back then.
Ooh, that's nice.
We got double whammy here, huh?
Yeah, look at that.
So you got Maelstrom is hired to take out a wizard. So when you look, when I looked inside this book, this was unusual at the time to buy black and white comics because you always preferred color. But I liked the artwork on this. I thought it was good.
Did you buy that in October Country?
No, I bought this at the Upper Deck in Peekskill.
Gotcha. Okay.
From an older couple named Donnie and Billy. The wife's name was Billy.
Donnie and Marie?
No, Donnie and Billy. Really nice people too, man. Baseball cards and comics. And they both passed away in the early 90s. When we were buying from Eric had bought out their supply.
Gotcha.
They had bought their inventory.
Gotcha. Now
Now we go back to the story of Maelstrom. Sent to execute this wizard. So the wizard makes a deal with Maelstrom. It's like, it doesn't matter whether you kill me or not, right? So he's going to offer to enchant his axe.
Killer
Try
artwork.
and spare his life.
Great artwork.
So the wizard enchants Maelstrom's axe and casts a spell that he wants Maelstrom to repeat so that he can, I guess, rejuvenate or, I don't want to say resurrect, but meanwhile, Maelstrom was hired by an evil witch to oversee the execution because this is her competition, this wizard.
Oh, nice.
So, Maelstrom executes the guy anyway because he was hired by contract and he told the guy, I'm hired, I got to do a job, I got a job to do. But he doesn't remember the spell. And the wizard comes back as this, demon bat. Because it's kind of like being thrown into limbo because Maelstrom dropped the ball big time. And now the wizard's pissed. So meanwhile, up in this castle, the evil witch that hired Maelstrom, the executioner, to kill the wizard, who had a shitty name, by the way. Would you like to know what it is?
I would love to. By the way, this artwork reminds me a lot of Rodney Matthews. For those of you, Rodney Matthews is a great album cover illustrator.
His name should be in here.
Hankar Harsh?
Yes.
Hankar Harsh.
Hanker Harsh?
Hankar Harsh?
Or handkerchief?
Say that fast 5 times.
That's why I didn't bother telling you the name.
Yeah, who cares? The art's great though. This whole splash panel here with the castle, awesome.
And there's another character. His name is Badass, with 2 Z's.
Roger
Badass.
Dean meets Rodney Franklin. Great stuff.
So now she's like,
Rodney Matthews, sorry.
yeah. Well, now this badass woman is pissed that Maelstrom dropped the ball because had he did the spell correctly, she would have been able to get the power from that wizard and keep him. He's another opponent that would have been knocked out of the box. She's trying to it's kind of like the Godfather knocking off the other family members kind of story here. So now he's a drifter. He's like Ronin now, Maelstrom. But he's got this enchanted axe now, and she sends minions after him called the Metalloids.
I love this when he's licking the sword.
That's her.
Oh, her. Sorry.
Yeah. So she sends the Metalloids after Maelstrom for his dropping the ball and not getting that spell correctly. Because now this wizard's still a threat to her. And now her cover's been blown. So she wants to take out Maelstrom. So Maelstrom is also being harassed by the wizard, who's this demon bat. He's like, you gotta help me, dude. You fucked up. You gotta make good. So Maelstrom's heading to this village because he thinks, there's other people he can execute and get a job, criminals. And then one of the Metalloids shows up, which is like this demon thing with wings. He gets his axe ready, and of course, my mistress commands that you die, Maelstrom. So Maelstrom picks up his axe, and this dude breaks it in half. He hits him in the gut.
Yep.
But Maelstrom winds up taking him out. the Metalloid. But the artwork, I think, is very good.
Yeah, it's excellent.
For black and white. And like I said. So he defeats that Metalloid, and when he goes over the ridge, it ends with more of them waiting for him. So great cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Maelstrom number 1. I went 8 issues. I guess this is Jim Somerville in the negative zone. Yes. But Airso was, I guess, a Canadian-owned company, and they had other titles like Samurai.
Is this the only Maelstrom that you have?
I have the whole run.
We got the whole.
I have all 8 issues.
Wow.
So if I may have opened a can of worms. I do not know if you children would like to see the other 7 issues. But
let us know in the comments below, because we can easily do more inside.
I could
this whole series
for a finder's fee. No, I'm just kidding.
But all the artwork is kind of outstanding.
It's a one-man show. Jim Somerville. I'm not sure if all the other covers are this way, but I liked the artwork. You know, color covers.
Yeah, that's really good.
And kicking-ass black and white. And I think that another title I was buying from them was Warlock 5, which I already did inside the cover. We did number 1 on that. Check the playlist.
That's
I'm not going to tell you again. Yes, I will. Other artwork in today's news world. Rocking the art gallery today, the Comic Book Geezer art gallery, issue 43, the Doofwaf. The Doofwaf. Disapproval code. Still 2 cents. Here you go. Check that out, the Doofwaf.
Alrighty then. Who's that driving the Doofwaf?
You mean flying?
Flying, yes, not driving.
At least take it into a hell dive too. Show him.
Yes.
He's got amazing camouflage.
Yep, look at that.
The Doofwaf, armed to the hilt, guns blazing.
Guns blazing. And on each wing, we've got is that the voodoo guy, and
we've got different logos.
Different logos everywhere. Evil. The logos
that could be the voodoo guy.
It looks like the voodoo guy.
You think?
Yes.
Pull up again.
I don't know. We're gonna have to look at past. I'm gonna have to go into the playlist and look at past issues of comic.
It could be the voodoo guy.
Yeah, and this looks like that snake dude that you did like a while back. Right, that like lizard guy or whatever.
And then we don't know that.
We don't know who that like totem man or something.
It could be another totem, evil totem. But either way.
Yep.
And down below here, the tiger shark from the paying homage to the flying tigers.
That's right. That's right. Wow. So that was that the inspiration for this one?
Well, I wanted to do a plane. I did a plane as a sketch, just goofing around. A couple months ago, I did a biplane, and I wanted to just basically do like a big pilot's ugly demon face, like out of the cockpit. You know, an open cockpit of a biplane. But of course, it never goes according to plan. But the plane came out good, but.
Screw the Luftwaffe. We've got the Doofwife.
The Doofwaf.
Doofwaf.
You heard of the Luftwaffe, the German Nazis, the Luftwaffe. This is the Doofwaf.
Yep.
So I figured when I did another plane, I went with a World War II plane instead of a biplane. But I really wanted to, I gave up on the head. Because the head, I wanted it to be like those car stickers where the head is like, 3 or 4 times bigger than, like it would have been bulging out of the cockpit, like a balloon blown up,
Yep.
But I kind of lost that feature when I did the biplane, but it was practice for the Doofwaf.
Cool.
So, yeah, there you go. Guns blaring.
Nice. Disapproval code, as always. Still only 2 cents.
Yeah. Number 43. Moving up the charts, getting close to the 50th anniversary.
Oh, the big 50 will be good. That's going to have to be a really special. That's going to have to be a double-size annual.
Yeah, maybe 2 pages.
Yep.
We'd have to put it on legal paper.
There you go.
I could do that. I have legal paper. All right, gang. So, hope you enjoyed this episode of Comic Book Users. As always, I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for being here. Thank you for your subscriptions. Click the notification bell so you can be kept in the loop every time I do a new video. And thanks for sharing this video. And thanks for the thumbs up if you give us a like. We need that.
Right. Yep, that's very important in the whole YouTube algorithm,
and if you like your wood shirt, you can click down below.
Get that.
For the merch coffee mug. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next time on Comic Book Geezers. I'm Wild Bill saying take care.
And I'm Pete Pardo. Have a good one, everybody. See you real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.